actually am not very good at this matchup. Um, but what is like normal for Terrans to do these days?
Normally they go into a Reaper and then either Banshee Hellbat or like two timing pushes. Because yeah, it's normally centered around the center of battles, mostly around Zerg's fort base. And the Zerg tries to most of the time the Zerg goes for a Roach Ravager, and they try to tech up to Ultralisk as fast as possible because Roach Ravagers is normally not really the army where you can engage the Terran with because they have tanks, like, and you can't really walk into a good concave with tanks. So our Zerg is mostly defending until they have Ultralisks up, and at that point, well, the Zerg wants to attack, and the Terran starts dropping because Ultralisks are really good now.
Okay, so not really much has changed since Heart of the Swarm. It's still Terran pulling on some early aggression and then getting like 4 or 5 racks up, trying to push, and then Zerg just defending pretty much the entire game and then winning.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the winning is debatable. Sometimes, depending on the mid game, because if the Terran can extend the production of Ultralisk long enough, then the Terran mostly wins. So,
okay.
Because 3/3 bio still shreds to basically everything.
Except Ultralisks.
Except the risk. And Liberators are pretty good as well. Sometimes you see Ghosts used, but yeah, opinions on the Ghosts are pretty different right now by the pro players. Some say they're garbage, so you don't see them a lot in pro games. Liberators are pretty popular though. And Liberators are also pretty good. As long as they dodge the corrosive bile.
Pretty late factory here for Tourist. Opting to get his CC a bit faster. Meanwhile, Alenushka is making speed and just droning up, getting the queens out.
Yeah, it looks like another very eventful early game. I mean, the early game was... Ooh, never mind, I take that back.
That's, now we have to... I think... So now... Is the Ravager push still? Like, you just build like 7 roaches and make 4 of them Ravagers and march across the map?
Yeah, mostly you need more gas for that though. Okay. If you want Ravagers, because a Ravager costs 75 gas, plus the 25 gas you need for a roach. So 100 gas is 1 Ravager. And right now, yeah, I think it might be no, Roach Bane Bust is also kind of hard on 1 gas. So I'm not sure maybe this was just a safety roach round against any Hellbat pushes.
It could, of course, be the case. Pretty big supply block for Alenushka. I guess an Overlord died on Taurus side of the map. But he's out of it already, so not that big of supply block after all.
Yeah, exactly.
It does seem like to be just a safety roach war, and of course we have to kind of keep in mind these players may not be as good as, let's say, Rainman. So not all buildings can be as well read into as in the higher level games.
Mm-hmm. So far it's interesting though. I think Tourist is shaping to... I wonder what Tourist is doing. Oh, the tank is stuck. And Tourist is making a Liberator, which is waypointed across the map, so we might see some juicy drone kills in a little bit. As soon as the supply block... Okay, there we go. Liberator in production.
So Alenushka just saw the tank there. I don't know if that's a tell. He's getting his gases now. 2 in his natural, going up to 3 gases. Maybe he's looking for a layer timing with maybe roach speed and baning speed and just bust from there. Also third base.
Yeah, this can be still just a build called the triple barrel bust. It's from HOTS, and you just will go 3 base. That's 3 base baning bust. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it looks sick though.
at the start of HOTS, that was a really popular build. Basically,
Yeah.
it punished the 3cc opening that was really popular at that time, pretty hard, and it was almost impossible to stop with a 3cc opening.
Was it the just you go mass roach and you go mass speed 1-1 roach on 3 base?
No, I think that's what they did later, a little bit later on. I think at the start it was just like roaches and banelings. Just have enough banelings to bust the front bunker, and then move in with your roaches. And usually they only had like 3 barracks at that time for production.
Oh right,
So
yeah, Bane, yeah, roach Bane bust. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, hydrate is down. That's interesting.
Ooh, maybe we see some lurkers.
Yeah, I think this guy's having a little bit of money trouble right now. Okay, so now she's trading his third base.
Yeah, it looks like Anushka is a little bit too quick with throwing down his tech buildings, and it's biting him a little bit right now. He doesn't have as much money as he could have.
Yeah, okay, one more. He's getting 2 evolution gems right now, so he's shaping up for an attack. It's just going a little bit slowly. He's throwing the tech buildings, exactly what you said. He's throwing them down too quick. He wants to make units too quick, but in the end, it's biting him in the toe. Because he just doesn't have the production.
Biting him in the toe. How very
biting him in the toe.
So it's basically, we're currently just seeing 2 players macro up, build an army, and then we're probably 4 minutes from now going to see some clash somewhere on the map, and then usually these games just is that one clash and then there's a clear victor, and sometimes it goes like pretty equal and then we have a real game on our hands, but I don't think much is going to happen for the coming 2-3 minutes.
This is pretty interesting. Oh no, never mind. I thought the somehow the drones were idle, but yeah, the Liberator's just wandering around. Or by Liberator? That's the best. That's the best kind of Liberator. Dead Liberator. So yeah, Alenushka is gonna look for a fort here maybe to expand the income. Because right now it's yeah, he's gonna need some more money, because
so we're gonna have the Terran moving out right here. 4 tanks and medeffects plus a lot of bio. I'm pretty sure they have stimmer combat shields, and they're gonna have to go up against this Roach, Ravager, Ling, Baneling, Hydra army.
Yeah, you don't want the tanks in front though.
Oh, not such great splits, but there's 2 tanks constantly firing and a move commander for a little bit there. Tanks get dropped in front of the army.
Yeah, good engagement in the end there. He drops the tanks in the front and somehow still managed to get out a good engagement. That's really well played. Good focus fire from the Ravagers there.
So I think this turret is probably going to die, and that's gonna set Alenushka back a lot. They will be on equal basis with Alenushka having a lot less workers, I mean.
Yeah, and there's almost nothing here for
defend, yeah.
Oh, the defend tourist is in a great spot.
Oh, but he picks up one of the tanks. Can he get second? No, he cannot get the second one. I think he has to retreat into the main, and when you have to retreat into the main against the Terran that's still on 2 bases, usually not the best of signs.
Yeah, and back home, Tourist is still producing units, walking them across the map, so...
Yeah, going
pushing
now
through
even.
to the main, yeah, if you break this, then...
GG.
Well played.
1-0 for Tourist.
Well, good push. Great push by Tourist.
Alrighty. Not just any win, it was a win in the finals of the Bronze to Platinum League brackets for this week. I'm going to have a quick peek at the brackets while we wait for the next lobby. Of course, it's now up to Alenushka to pick the map for the next series, the next game, sorry. Oh, and actually in the, I've got news from the Diamond to Grandmaster brackets. Marsman has beaten Arnovich, which means we're actually getting a Marsman versus Rainman semi-finals there. And on the other end, Optimus has beaten Genix 2-0. So Optimus is waiting in the other semifinals for the winner of FMTC Koektrommel, who is actually FMTC. We saw that match finish. So once the result, so it's Optimus versus FMTC in the one semifinal, the other semifinal, Rainman versus Marsman. Really cool.
Yeah, I think those were the expected players to get out. At least Optimus, Marsman, and Raymond were pretty bread and butter. FMTC, I think, is of these 4 players slightly on the weaker side, but I think he still has a good shot on for beating Optimus.
Yeah, I think it's going to be those finals are going to be really interesting because Marsman is of course was one of our invites last year, the DCL Invitational.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I think didn't he like replace someone at the last moment and then did super well anyway?
Yeah, he replaced Rotterdam, I think. He invited
Wasn't it like a Goody or something?
That's possible
I
as well.
I remember Goody like wanting to come and not being able to come. But
no, Goody actually had like transportation troubles on the morning of the final. So he called me and then his manager called me and they were like, wait for us, but they didn't have a car that was working. So yeah, who stepped in? Was that Marsman? No, it wasn't.
No, I think Optimus. Yeah, we were
Optimus.
talking about Optimus.
Alright guys, waiting for the next lobby. Of course, meanwhile, if you haven't seen it yet, go and check out the new Dutch StarCraft League website. It is dscl.nl, just as always, but there's a new website now. If you're not getting it yet, then maybe your local DNS server hasn't updated yet. But we're getting there. I mean, our records have been updated, so soon you'll be able to see the new website. You can make an account as well and post comments, although the comment sections have not been quite adequately laid out yet, so we're still working on that. But all the information is there, and also if you go to dscl.nl/css for the Crafting Stars series, you can now also see the up-to-date rankings, general rankings for the Crafting Stars series, which of course only have last time's results in them, but after tonight will be updated with the scores of tonight. Many people getting lots of points already, and like I said, I think Koektrommel, even though he didn't make it to the finals this time, he did earn more points towards the general ranking because it was in the higher tier. So yes, there is lots of motivation for players to promote themselves to the higher tier. There we go, yeah, okay. The prize for tonight, let me show you guys that again. This is the prize. Both winners, I will send them one of these. A Legacy of the Void black StarCraft t-shirt to wear and show show off your StarCraft prowess.
Profession, man.
Profession, yes.
Passion.
StarCraft fashion.
StarCraft passion. Passion.
Oh,
come on, man.
God damn it.
How are you not? Come on.
I'll be right back.
Okay, man.
Yeah, no passion there, but yeah, passion, of course.
Hashtag passion, man. Never forget.
Awesome. Lerelek Crest, the map for the next game.
Yeah, pretty good Zerg map. Kind of expected pick almost.
Gotta say, it's nice having two casters here, because it's tough talking and observing and streaming at the same time. I know many people do it, but I do know that every aspect of what I do suffers if I do everything at the same time.
Yeah, and you probably don't have as much experience as the people who
Nope.
do all those three a lot of the time.
Definitely, yep.
So everybody seems to be in the lobby except for Silo, who is almost here, I think.
Hello.
Alright.
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, I got my invite. Great.
Awesome. Yes. Alright, game 2 coming up. Laralac Crest. And Tourist currently up 1 game. Did I say that right?
Yeah, Tourist is up
Right,
1
okay,
game.
yeah.
Let's go.
Am I? Wait, oh god, okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
you're a host.
Oh my Dude, this lobby has a very slow host. Who's the host anyway? Is it Yop? Yeah, Yop is in the chat. Hi there, Yop.
The infamous ESL Yap.
Yes, indeed.
Cool to see you in chat, man.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Yop building esports in the Netherlands.
So, Laralac Quest, as I said, pretty good map for Zerg. Lots of open areas and stuff, but let's introduce the players. In the bottom left, we have the pinkish, I guess, Zerg, Alenushka.
And in the top right spawning position, we have from Team AT, Cooler Master, on Green Terran, Tourist. I try to sound like the GSL casters from back in the beginning, where they had really cool names in the beginning, but I just can't do it. Okay.
Were the announcers ever different from what they are now then?
It's like they have. I'm not sure if they still have it. I haven't watched GSL in ages. Like there was this Korean guy just shouting out their names in a really cool way. I'm not sure if they still do it.
It was I think it was the Street Fighter voice actor.
Exactly. Yeah, I think you're right.
But they don't do that anymore, I don't think.
Yeah, I haven't seen GSL in ages, so.
Well,
Why
I
not,
have,
man?
and I know that's currently a female voice. But
Really?
Taste is always trying to time his introduction with. He's like, and in the upper left corner, and then there's a sound effect with the female voice saying the name of the player. But he's very good at timing it right, but usually it's still a bit off.
Oh, okay. Okay, so 3 Rex. That's interesting. Two guests, 3 Rex. So.
It's gonna be Reaper, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
This could be a pretty quick game.
It could be. Depending on Alenushka, how he's gonna deal with this.
So I think the way to deal with this is, moment you see it, start the roach warren and then try and hold on with as few links as possible until your roaches come out, right?
No, roaches are actually pretty bad against Reapers because you can actually just guide them with the grenades. It's like with enough Reapers, you can never walk those roaches across the map, and those grenades actually kill Reapers really quickly. Now the best way to deal with it is just like make queens.
Okay.
Make queens and have speed links, like a couple of speed links. But if you make too many speed links, then the bombs, like if you get a good surround, the bombs will massacre the links. But queens, they actually do fairly well still against Reapers, in good numbers.
Oh, but there's many links going across the map now, and the Reapers get a bit distracted.
Oh, these are slow links though, they're all gonna die. It's not a good start for Alenushka here. So he's only gonna have about 9 links and 1 queen to defend against this when the Reapers first enter. But the Reapers, a little bit of a move command there. Gonna pick up these stranded links here. Oh, should be. Okay. Marco's back correctly. So we don't see Alenushka making additional queens, so I'm assuming that's a mistake.
Yeah, those queens are... This is already really... Yeah, it's just about the Reaper Stronger.
Oh, is he gonna get surrounded?
Oh, that's
one.
Surround, though.
That's one Reaper.
Oh,
Oh no!
that's
Ooh, that's really bad.
Ooh, yeah, that's a great surround.
Yeah. Like now the once the momentum dies of these kind of pushes, it's very hard to get back into the game. Generally.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Lynx are gonna find Reapers, but then they decide to go back to the other side of the map. I don't think that is the best decision right now. Oh, they're gonna pick off reinforcing Reapers.
This is a pretty hard map for the Reaper opening though to make it work, because you hardly have any ridges. When your Reapers get it caught, you just go caught on the spot. Oh, is that open there? Oh, it is.
Oh, that is open, but he doesn't notice it or something. Wow.
Okay.
This is pretty bad right now.
GG, yeah.
Okay, 1-1.
I thought I guess I have full wall off.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah.
There you go.
I'll play that. Good hold.
Yeah.
Alright. You're up. Someone in the chat asking, are the players Dutch or is the tournament just ran by DSCL? And the answer is both. Just like the admin wishes explaining. The Crafting Star Series is for Dutch-speaking players. We want it to be for the Benelux, well not Benelux, we want it to be for the Dutch-speaking Benelux part. The Dutch-speaking part of the Benelux community. But it's hard to carve that up with a single rule. So if there's players who don't technically speak Dutch but play in the Netherlands or in the Benelux with the Dutch team, for example, they can ask the admins for an exception to be made. So do feel free to send an email to admin@dutch.starcraftleague.nl if you feel like you should be welcomed as a Dutch-speaking player. But mostly, yeah, everybody here is Dutch. But of course, the broadcast in English. We don't want to scare everybody off of watching the stream if they don't speak Dutch. All info, of course, can be found if you go to, oh well, as someone in the chat, our broadcast manager is saying, all the info is at dscl.nl/css on our new website too. Guys, I want to get a quick drop to drink. Just a sec.
Right. I'll get one as well, actually. I've got, right now I'm living in London and I've got I imported Dutch Ranja. Carnival Save It On. Best choice I've ever made. 1 second, I'll mute my mic. All right. So yeah, we're waiting for the last game of Tourist versus I can't seem to Alenushka. Tourist versus Alenushka. It's a bit 1-1 right now, so yeah, anything can happen. It's the last game, best of 3 in the finals.
Right.
And the prize is that the badge and the T-shirt? I'm not sure if it's
just the T-shirts.
Okay, just the T-shirts. Great. Well, everyone was a DCL T-shirt, right? So, I mean, it's high fashion right now. Everyone in Paris wearing it. It's yes. So I think they're highly sought after.
Ooh. Yeah, and actually, of course, if you want one, you can go to the website, our new website, and click the store link. And you can just buy yourself a DSL T-shirt or a DSL badge. Oh yeah, it's just right there. And One more thing, actually. I'm excited to announce that, unlike last time, I actually fixed, together with our new broadcast manager, the tweet alerts, or the Twitch alerts, sorry. So, if there's any new followers, or someone hosts the stream, or even someone donates, all these messages should pop up in the stream. So I'm hoping in about 2 minutes' time we may be able to see some of these pop-ups come up. Yeah, your name will be in view as long as you're the last one to have followed us. I.e., there's only space for one name. Oh man, I hate people who say IE when they talk.
IE,
like I just did.
How dare you?
How dare I? Right.
Oh god. So, is there an update in the brackets yet or no? Like in the higher brackets? That doesn't look like it.
Aren't they waiting for us to cover those matches?
I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
think so.
Perhaps.
I don't think so. I think maybe that.
Haven't wait. My bracket says Genix actually beat Optimus, and then FMTC beat Genix. But a while back you said Optimus actually beat Genix, so
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure.
I'm a bit confused, though.
I'm pretty sure I just read that off what I saw there. Yeah, so
FMTC.
I'm 100% sure that used to say Optimus beat Genix 2-0, but now it says Genix beat Optimus 2-1.
And
Actually,
FTV's
great for Genix, by the way.
and FMTC is in the finals.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
It's what it says in the brackets right now. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know,
So.
sometimes it happens that a player clicks to report their match, but then something goes wrong, and then the wrong result is reported, and the admin, of course, can rectify that. So maybe that's what happened here.
That would make sense.
Again, I didn't notice I was host. Sorry, guys. Game is starting up right now. Final game of this finals, Dusk Towers. There we go.
So it's easier to wall off on this map.
Yeah, the players were discussing the wall off in the lobby chat. Just
Yeah.
now. I was like, oh my god, I guess that's why we're not GM players, but they said.
Yeah.
That must be it.
Yeah, if that's the only thing separating them, that's pretty cool though. Alright, jumping
the
into the
moment
game right now. There we go.
Okay.
Alright then, in the top right corner of the map, it is the Green Terran player, ATCM Tourist.
And in the bottom left position, we have our red, not pink, from Team Zerg, from Team Unfold, Alenushka.
Yeah, I think I remember him being from Team the Sons of Odin last time, but that may have been. No, I think he was with Team the Sons of Odin last time. I can't say.
Yeah,
Oh, there we go.
maybe-
We've got a new follower, Toldersma. Yeah.
Maybe Unfold bought the player, like they gave Alenushka a contract, so.
Yeah, got picked up after last time's finals.
Yeah, I mean,
Probably, right? What else could it be?
is this... Oh, I'm actually worried. Is this gonna be a good wall of if they put...
I think this is supposed to be a wall of with the add-on.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if those links come in, if Alenushka wants to do a link rush thing again, and so he made an early guess, so.
I think this is just normal time guess, though, right?
Yeah, guess first into spawning pool. I think it was. I'm not sure if I spotted it
I'm
correctly.
pretty sure it was actually hatch first, but.
Oh yeah, hash into gas pool. So 410 gas, I think, or 410 speed. I'm not sure about the exact timing, but. Okay, no, nothing is gonna. There's no way he's gonna get in there with those supply depots and reactor there.
Does look to be a solid wall of this time.
Yeah. So, no weird shenanigans this time.
Is this map still popular for night display?
There's this blind. I think I've seen some. Like it's in the blind. It's in the blind spot in the natural of the Terran. There's like under the just under the CC is going to be a little blind spot where you can put down Niduses.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen it in quite a while.
Okay.
Okay, so does the Roach run again?
I think this Overlord is gonna die. And Taurus not really paying attention. It's able to just float away.
Yeah, like the Overlords do. I'm not sure what's keeping them in the air, but they always look so chill, even with the skin. It's like they have like 2 little gas horns, something like that. I love the OV skin. It's great. Okay, so Taurus is going to scout here with his SCV?
Yeah, for proxy hatcheries, you never know, right?
Yeah.
It's a little bit late to scout for proxy hatcheries.
Yeah.
Oh, so very close. Overlord nearly bit the dust.
11 HP. Needed 3 more shots. Meanwhile, the SCV actually snuck by the one thing that's put out there to stop this kind of thing. This one might be able to get it, but he will see there is no turret. Which might be an indication that, wow, he sees all those links. I'm pretty sure he knows something is going on. And there's actually already a tank out. If Alenushka plans on making more links, I don't see it working out for him very well. Layer on the way. Also third base. Okay, so I guess these are all also more links. Pretty interesting to go for this many links this early.
Yeah, exactly. Because the drone SCV count's about the same, which is you never want to be in that position as a Zerg player.
Yeah.
You always want to be a little bit up. You're basically damaging your own economy if you're not building drones.
Yeah. Like, yeah, the way you can look at it, he just made 8 drones. If he would have done it the other way around, like made 8 drones and then the Zerglings, the Zerglings didn't really do anything in that time, so he would have had, I think, a full minute almost of extra mining time for those drones. So that's what you have to keep in mind when you think about the economy.
Yeah, and you even though like you have a scouting link in front of the base, so you know when there's stuff coming out. So those links, they don't do anything. You make units when you see the Terra moving out, because that's why you have to link there in the first place.
Yeah. You generally want a little bit more information though, than just the scouting link, but the link is usually pretty okay tell.
Yeah, he wants to see if there's a third, but I don't think. Yeah, I think Taurus is gonna move out here pretty soon, when his upgrade is complete, because they're pretty nicely lined up.
Yeah, this looks kind of like the same build he went for in the first game, with 4 med effects and loaded with tanks, and then a lot of bio, with combat shields, stim, all the good stuff. Overseer gonna have a little bit of a peek here. Doesn't see too much, but does see a lot of Marines, so it might trigger some defensive mechanism in the Zerg. Changeling actually seeing all of this. Wow, that's a really good Changeling.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the scan also goes down. Doesn't see the Banings morphing. I think this engagement is gonna be pretty much deciding. There's no third base for the Terran, so no real follow-up. Also, the economic situation for the Zerg also isn't the best, so it's looking to be the Marine tank with Bomb Marauder army against a lot of links and banelings and splits. Also some mutas coming in, which could help against the med effects. There we go, stimming forward. Probably saw some of the banelings. Banelings don't have speed, so they could technically spread just fine against this. Let's see, dropping the tanks on the high ground. No, staying on the low ground. Oh, this Muta have a great angle to go for the tanks right now, but doesn't seem to be. Banelings, here comes the engagement. Banelings in the back still. Those Banelings in the back also die. I think it's going to be a really good engagement for Tourist, and He does clean all the links up, and there seems to be enough Marines left over to take care of these Mutalisks.
Wow. I didn't expect that.
22 more links on the way.
Yeah, if he starts picking up drones now, then he's in a good spot, and it's worth.
I asked to get out of there.
Oh, a little bit of an overextension, maybe.
If you can drop here, I think Muta shouldn't chase. I don't think. 1 Muta dies. 2, 3 Muta go down. Working on the 4 Muta for that little bit, a handful of Marines and 2 medevacs. I don't think that was worth it. But like I said, right now the Terran is in a pretty dire spot when it comes to economy. He's only on 2 base, no third anywhere close. But at the same time, some drones got killed, and Alenushka is also only on 3 base. So pretty close game here actually.
Yeah.
He needs to lift the depot. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, this it's a full wall off. Only the depots were lowered.
Yeah.
So I wonder what Alenushka is going to do here. Get a 4 base, or maybe get some more drones in there on the turret base.
He seems to be droning up for a little bit, working on 1-1 for melee, having already completed 1 attack for range, although there are not too many ranged units out right now. I think Torres' plan is just build up and go again.
Yeah.
He seems to be at that point where he feels like he can go again. Loading up the tanks into the medevacts, but meanwhile Alenushka is waiting here, setting a trap. Flying with the Mutas to the natural. There is a turret, but it's only 1 turret and there's quite a bit of... Oh, misclick! Does get repaired though. Kills 1 Muta for free. And meanwhile Tourist already halfway across the map will catch these reinforcement links. That's a pretty big loss for Alenushka, and Alenushka is now got in a really weird spot. Do I defend? Do I commit? And it seems like he's going to commit. Not a great bailing right there, but now Tourist is in a weird spot. What am I gonna do? Okay, so it seems like Tourist, they're both kind of indecisive right now, not sure what to do.
He lowered the depot.
Oh, he lowered the depot, and the bailings are gonna come in here. It's looking pretty... I don't know who's gonna win.
Players are in.
Oh, this bailings can do so much consistency!
The tourist has to do something on the other side of the map. He's just watching his units die right now. Oh, move command!
Okay.
Oh.
Go. Okay. These units are completely uncontested from tourists, and at the same time, there's some. Oh, but the links pull back. I think he pressed F2. I don't think that was smart. I think because all the production is still here for tourists now, and he has a third base. Although his SCPs are not mining the natural, there's a engagement going on. Oh, Bailey! Oh no, no shit, the Bailey speed is done.
That's his army.
Oh, that hurts. But still though, these Marines can fight the Mutas, no problem. Muta is not a good unit head on.
And he still have those 2 tanks, right?
Yeah,
So-
2 tanks only, okay.
Yeah, there was some friendly fire kills there because some 2 Zerglings ran up to the tanks.
Okay, so still no mining in the natural. Okay, there we go. Starts mining again. He really needs those minerals. At the same time, the tanks are trying to clean up the links, and then there's 4 Marines fighting off the Mutalist. I think he should have picked up and pushed it out of there, but decides to stay. 5 more Marines coming in here. Actually 6. Healing from the med effect so good right now in these fewer numbers fights.
There's 9 Marines being produced at a time, though. That's a lot.
Yeah, he didn't kill the production, and there's still a fully mining base for the Terran here. He's constantly just rallying across the map. 1 tank, 1 shot could kill all of these links, but it doesn't. He needs to pick up and drop on the low ground. Okay, he does.
This game is so on edge. Both players could still take it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 Mutas being here. This should mean the end for this tank and these medevacts.
Oh, pushed away?
Okay, here we go. Some Marines come in.
Oh, tank's still alive.
You have 1-1. Tank survives. Maybe you should bring 1 SCV over here to repair.
Oh, the rally is not.
Yeah, he's not rallying his Marines at all. I think he just notices it. Okay, so this is looking like a scary marine force now. There is some banelings. There's 8 banelings actually. That should be enough. Okay, so here comes the Mutas. Taurus is playing defend the tank right now.
Yeah.
Alenushka has a lot of money banked up. Oh, here he comes, the baneling! Oh, they have to get everything, and they do!
Wow.
60 supply against 73, absolutely super close. These 4 marines fighting off the Muta, 2 marines left, some more reinforcements coming in. Wow, and here come the baneling.
Ooh, the Banelings narrowly take down the Marines, but... Oh, nice focus fire.
Pretty good for Taurus right there, with all these unreadied marines now coming in. Finally fixes his ready point.
This is too late though. Are these... Oh, the Medivacs!
He needs those Medivacs. Those Medivacs are so important for him right now.
Yeah, he needs
I
AoE as
realized
well. He needs the
more.
tank.
Yeah, he's also building another tank. But this is a lot of marines, and there's no banelings, so these marines can kill everything, but every time they stim, they lose a bit of health, and they really need that health. Wow, what a game we have here.
Yeah.
It's really back and forth. Yeah, they're
Alenushka's
both
trying
kind of
to
stabilizing
set up
as
his
well.
third.
Third base is up.
Yeah, I do think Taurus is getting pretty ahead right now, because he can lift his main base, as he is doing right now. Some more Medivacs just came out for him, and he's constantly producing marines, and right now the army supply is 55 against 28. And I don't see... Oh, there's a couple of banelings. I think these banelings are gonna have to do it for Alenushka. If he can hold this third here, he might have a chance, but otherwise it's not looking too great. Okay, so here come the Medivacs, ready to heal all of the marines. Bringing a tank over. Okay, here we go, here's the engagement.
Oh.
Not the best of splits, but it may be enough. There's 2 more banelings, there's only
Oh,
one left.
nice.
And it looks like with the tank also here, this third base is gonna die once again, and I think that will be quite a
There's
devastating.
only Mutas now.
Does kill the tank, but I don't think that was actually the priority target there. Only 2 Mutas left, and
20 links coming out. Then, but
I
still
don't know,
by
there
with
is-
Medivacs
yeah,
is so good though.
exactly, Marines with Medivacs, man.
Oh my god, it appears as though Alenushka may once again lose in the finals. If this is to be his victory, he needs to do it now.
Okay, so 4 Medivacs now, I think